see.
And you can see it.
Oh, it's back up again.
The first video tonight comes from Phantom Theory UK, a UK-based paranormal channel focused on solo, late-night investigations at abandoned or historically significant locations. The channel's approach centers on calm narration, real-time exploration, and the use of basic equipment such as K2 meters and trigger devices to test for potential interaction rather than provoke it. It is December 31st, 2025, in the United Kingdom.
I've ordered new stuff and I've got new stuff, so hopefully, and I've done some research so I can see, know this place used to be. I know it used to be a hospital, but before the hospital, I can hear stuff rattling. I don't know if it's like my stuff in the bag, and plus it's nearly at the weekend as well. Could be like people, young people here. Hello? Tell me, man, it's different at night. I've been here before at night time, man, but it's fucking still different. It's so scary. Don't know if I'm going the right way or not. I'm not concentrated on it, but there's a pathway there. I was off track. Made it to the opening. It's different at night. I know it's dear, but it's different. It's scary at night, and it is for the day, man. Like, oh, talking about f***ing raising my fears. It's just that when I hear f***ing like stuff at the branches, I don't know if it could be deer, you know. I know deer is a bit, it could be rabbits as well. It could be foxes. I know we could get foxes as well. I don't know where I was the last time.
The investigation begins with the creator entering a wooded area at night, where a hospital once stood. He explains that he has recently purchased new paranormal equipment and has researched the site in advance. As he moves deeper into the woods, faint sounds are heard around him. He attempts to rationalize these as wildlife or nearby people, noting that it is close to the weekend. Despite these explanations, the atmosphere quickly becomes uncomfortable. The darkness makes navigation difficult, and paths that would be familiar during the day are harder to recognize. The sense of isolation grows as visibility drops and the surrounding woods close in.
Holy shit. Oh, I think I know where I'm at. I think I know where I'm at. My torch is running out, you can tell because it's dull. And if this runs out, I'm f***ing so scared. I've only got my phone on, my torch right, my phone light. And that's not very bright either. Could be walking behind, someone could be walking behind me. Look, you can tell my torch is running out. It's no way.
As he continues walking, the investigator becomes noticeably more unsettled. The woods feel markedly different at night, and he struggles to confirm whether he is still on the correct path. Sudden noises nearby cause him to stop repeatedly, his focus narrowing as caution begins to replace confidence.
Oh my god, like how dark it is, man. But right, look at the I've basically turned off my light and it's not much because I've got my torch light on my light, phone light. I'm not going anywhere further in here. I think this is going to be far enough just up here. I'm shitting myself right now.
His torch begins to fail, significantly reducing visibility. Acknowledging the increased risk of continuing alone in near darkness, he decides not to proceed further into the woods. Instead, he stops in a small clearing, choosing safety over pushing deeper into the site.
There's a bell next to that black device where the K2's went off. The K2's gone off if you can see. It went off there, no much, no far, no like a big spike, but it did went off. Went up to like a yellow. If you're
After explaining the site's history as a former hospital that treated World War II veterans, he begins calling out, asking whether any spirits are present. A K2 meter placed nearby briefly activates to yellow. At the same time, he reacts to a noise close to a bell positioned beside the device, interpreting the timing as a possible response.
oh my god. The K2's gone off. When the spirit's trying to communicate with us, please make the contact.
While holding a second communication device, it suddenly activates. The unexpected response causes an immediate startled reaction. He steadies himself and encourages any presence to continue interacting through the equipment.
Thank you very much for doing that for me. Are you named David? I think your second name starts with a G. I can't remember it. Is that you? Thank you.
The investigator asks whether the spirit's name might be David, suggesting an additional initial. The device responds again. He thanks whatever may be present, interpreting the interaction as potentially intelligent rather than random. The investigation remains measured but tense throughout, with discomfort driven primarily by isolation, darkness, and uncertainty rather than overt aggression. No visual apparitions are seen, but several device activations and unexplained sounds occur during the session. The night ends respectfully. The investigator thanks any presence that may have communicated and makes it clear that his intention was to observe and understand the location, not to provoke activity. The experience is left open-ended, with questions remaining about whether the responses were environmental, coincidental, or something more. The next horrifying video comes from Exploring with Scorpio Bubba, a paranormal exploration channel centered on solo, late-night investigations in abandoned and isolated locations. The content relies on atmosphere, darkness, and real-time reactions, rather than structured ghost hunting equipment or staged scenarios. It is December 25th, 2025, in the United States, at an isolated field containing an abandoned structure.
Ain't this creepy? No, oh my god. I really don't go in there. I'm by myself. Let's say we went in let's say we just went in there or something. You know? And no, let me get Pilot Taco up. Oh, I didn't come this way. I thought that car was coming this way. Yeah, I'm a p*** now, and I ain't about walking that place. I'm a white p***. Don't fall phone. Airplane mode on. What did I do with my little flashlight? I wish I had a case for this phone because it won't stop moving.
The explorer walks alone across a wide open field, using only his phone light and a small torch for visibility. He openly acknowledges how unsafe the situation feels, half joking while repeatedly stating that he should not be there on his own. Passing cars in the distance and faint, unexplained noises break the silence, making the isolation feel more pronounced. As he approaches a darker section of the field near an abandoned structure, his confidence wavers. He pauses repeatedly, calling out to see if anyone is nearby, clearly torn between curiosity and the instinct to turn back.
I don't know what. Hello, anyone here? That's real. Oh, bring the dog. Go ahead and bring the dog here. What are you wanting? Man, she's not gonna say nothing. No one here. Like, it's creepy, nothing here, nothing.
He calls out more loudly, asking if anyone is present. There is no visible response, but subtle noises continue to come from the surrounding darkness. The lack of any reply makes the situation feel increasingly tense, and his earlier nervous humor begins to fade.
There's at least a gravesite here. At least 2 unmarked graves. And I got no one talking. Wow. I see how it is. You don't want to talk to me.
The explorer mentions rumors of unmarked graves in the area, adding a disturbing layer of context to the location. With no voices answering and no movement visible, the silence becomes heavier. He expresses growing reluctance to move any closer to the structure alone.
Oh, that door like they'll shut the crap out of me.
A sudden flash or movement of light nearby startles him badly. The moment triggers an immediate fear response, and he reacts in visible panic, struggling to steady himself while holding both his phone and torch.
Okay, time to go.
Terror.
Yep, time to go. Almost one phone life. I'll come back with help.
Overwhelmed, he begins backing away toward the edge of the field. He openly admits the situation has escalated beyond his comfort level and decides to abandon the investigation altogether. The solo exploration ends abruptly, with fear overtaking curiosity. No clear paranormal evidence is captured, but the combination of isolation, unexplained noises, sudden light movement, and the realization of being completely alone proves too intense. He states that if he returns, it will be during daylight or with other people present. The video serves as a reminder that night investigations in open, isolated areas can escalate quickly, even without anything visibly appearing. The next chilling video comes from 333 Ghost Hunting, a UK-based paranormal investigation channel focused on real-time ghost hunting in wooded locations. Their content relies on night vision filming, EMF monitoring, and natural reactions rather than scripted scares or heavy narration. It is November 19th, 2022, in Bagley Woods, United Kingdom, a dense woodland area with limited visibility at night.
Bagley Woods, yeah? It's more than just what we see, it starts before it, right?
Yeah, and Jade knew.
Here, goes down,
Runs across.
And you can see
pops
it
Pops back
back
up
up.
again.
back up here.
The team moves cautiously through Bagley Woods after dark. Thick tree cover blocks most of the torchlight, leaving large areas of the forest floor in shadow. Every rustle of leaves and snapping twig stands out sharply in the quiet. The investigators speak quietly, referencing previous sightings in the area as they prepare to document anything unusual. Jake suddenly runs across a small clearing, drawing attention to movement ahead. Something appears to emerge from behind a tree, moving in a way that immediately feels unnatural. The team stops, trying to work out exactly what they are seeing.
Later on with that.
Yeah.
This is not here. This whole thing is not here when we look back.
But how
What
did you
is
not
that
see it
one?
popping from the tree? It came from behind the tree. It looks like it has eyes as well.
One investigator points out what look like glowing eyes, reflecting back from the darkness. The reflection does not move like an animal caught in torchlight, and the team reacts with a mix of fear and disbelief as they try to keep it in view.
It's on red.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to ignore that.
Is there anyone there? I heard a yes.
The group discusses what they just witnessed. One insists there was a clear figure standing where nothing should have been. The feeling of being watched becomes more intense, and the team slows their movement, scanning the tree line carefully.
What?
I
What? It's on red.
saw a fucking person.
Where?
No, you didn't.
I'm about to cry.
Where?
Oh no! I saw something. No, genuinely behind a tree. Behind that tree. That one there.
The presence remains just out of clear view, still positioned behind the same tree. Despite focusing torches and cameras in that direction, no clear explanation presents itself. The tension peaks as the investigators struggle to confirm what they are seeing while staying alert to the surrounding forest. The encounter leaves the team visibly unsettled. Although the sightings are brief, the combination of movement and reflective eyes is enough to disrupt the investigation entirely. No clear animal behavior or environmental explanation is identified in the moment. Bagley Woods remains quiet after the incident, but the sense that something was present, watching and deliberately staying hidden, lingers. The team reflect that even with preparation and equipment, the forest at night remains unpredictable, offering far more questions than answers. The next shocking video of the night comes from NAPM, No Answer Paranormal Media, a UK-based paranormal investigation channel focused on real-time supernatural occurrences. Their investigations rely on EMF meters and spirit communication devices, with reactions captured as events unfold rather than staged or exaggerated. It is January 4th, 2026, in Williamson Park, near the Ashton Memorial, an area historically known as Gallows Hill, linked to the 1612 Pendle witch trials.
But the words are just so random. Anything else you'd like to say? Well, while we're here anyway, that is the Taj Mahal of the North. So we just had, hang on, let me get rid of my 15,000 torches. So we just had various on the line. I don't know what it's talking about, but I'll keep asking. If anybody's around and wants to come through on this device, please can you come through? This is going to be the world's shittest video, isn't it?
Been filming.
We just had another update. Lucas. Who's Lucas? I'm being dragged down here. Very weird. Do you want to sit down for a minute? Oh, there got Spinning Rabbit. Oh. Shunned. Shattered. Yeah, definitely. You filming? Yeah. So we just had another update. We just had Shattered. I'm shattered. Film this. So it just said Tesla. So whoever we're talking to must be green. Brilliant. We're getting close, I can feel it. So, did you get that?
The team sets up near the Ashton Memorial and begins explaining the history of Gallows Hill, where 10 people accused of witchcraft were executed during the Pendle witch trials. With their Hexcom device activated, they call out into the darkness, asking any spirits present to respond. The park is unusually quiet at night, with little ambient noise. Distant sounds and the movement of trees feel amplified. As they prepare to move deeper into the park, the stillness creates a growing sense of unease.
What the hell was that?
Just started filming when that happened.
So we've just had the Hexcom come up with body, and then something's just gone rumbling in the trees. What the f***?
While monitoring the Hexcom device, the word body appears on the screen. At the same moment, a low rumbling noise comes from the tree line nearby. The team reacts immediately, clearly unsettled, and asks for the sound to be repeated.
Talk to me on this device. Give me a sign, which way? Notice. Eh? So I've just asked them to make a noise and they said notice. Okay, I'm going to call out. What do I need to notice? Where are you? Let yourself be known, please. Show yourself, whatever. God, it's so freaking quiet up here. Are you gonna let us? Can you let us know on this Hexcom box? It's right here. Talk to it. Which way do you want me to?
As communication continues, subtle movement is noticed in the darkness. When the investigators ask for a sign, the Hexcom responds with the word notice. They continue calling out, attempting to provoke further interaction. With the park remaining silent and movement difficult to identify, the sensation of being watched intensifies.
We just had the sacrifice. Obviously somebody was sacrificed up here. Yeah. Human. Thank you.
The witches and the sacrifice, they had all that shit, what we went through.
So, soil. Yeah, definitely, something's here. Thank you. So basically there was 10 people who've been accused of witches. There's a full story I will drop it in the description box, but from what I can...
The Hexcom displays the word sacrifice. The team discusses how the term could connect to the executions carried out at Gallows Hill. They reflect on the historical injustice of the Pendle witch trials, noting that many of the accused were herbalists or ordinary people condemned under King James-era laws. The timing of the response, paired with the location's history, makes the moment particularly unsettling. After the activity subsides, the team reflects on the tension they experienced and the weight of the park's history. Although disturbed by the device responses and unexplained sounds, they acknowledge the contrast between the beauty of Williamson Park and the dark events once associated with the land. They express interest in returning during daylight to explore further, while recognizing that Gallows Hill remains a place where history and atmosphere combine to leave a lasting impression. The next video comes from the Unpopular Fellas, a UK-based paranormal investigation channel focused on real-time explorations of haunted locations. Known for raw reactions, extended spirit communication sessions, and the use of EMF meters, REM pods, spirit boxes, Estes method setups, and EVP recorders to document unexplained activity with minimal exaggeration. It is December 29th, 2025 in the United Kingdom. Allegedly haunted tunnel.
Right, what's up guys? The Unpopular Fellas here, back again with another, video. Today we're at the haunted tunnel where, there's been satanic rituals. People have apparently themselves here, I don't know why. And then a pregnant woman, baby here or something, because there's a baby that haunts this place. And last time we were here, about 2 years ago, we saw it crawling, and then we saw it like kind of dangling its head down. It's really up. But we got a lot more equipment now, so we're gonna go in there and try and... Without further ado, let's get to the video. Yeah.
Just stay behind, Tinsels.
The team returned to a tunnel they have previously investigated, claiming past encounters involving disturbing movement and apparitions. This time, they arrive with more equipment and plan a longer, more methodical investigation. From the outset, they move cautiously, staying close together as they enter the tunnel and prepare their devices.
Oh, whoa. I swear to God, I saw a head poking from the corner there.
No way, dude.
No. No, I'm not. I swear to God, I literally...
One investigator claims to see what appears to be a head peeking from the corner of the tunnel. Almost instantly, EMF meters spike aggressively, repeatedly hitting red. The sudden activity creates immediate tension, suggesting the presence of something nearby.
That little spike. If it goes to red, that's very rare, and it means that the spirit's quite powerful because it feeds off energy.
Oh, the sun's already going off like this. Oh shoot.
Mine's going on red straight away.
Yeah, all of it's powerful this time.
Yo,
Connor's going red.
Yeah, it's a kid.
And there's nothing.
It's standing right here.
Oh, it's
like
oh,
a baby.
God, it's going insane.
Oh my God.
We've also got a REM pod here. What this does is, if someone comes near it, it'll go off in the direction, so I'll show you.
Bro, it's going crazy.
Oh my God. We might actually be able to catch them to the same.
Non-stop.
This is an example?
Yes, so that's how it would work.
Look at
That's
this.
non-stop.
Okay. Bro. So, can you smell smoke?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still smelling.
It's like a smelly smoke as well, like a fireworks
It
smoke.
wasn't here before, it just came.
Oh, it's like a terrible. Oh shoot, oh shoot. Brad's going crazy right now.
Smoke's not
Yeah, it's getting stronger as well.
There's something to you.
Is that you letting off the smoke smell?
Oh shoot, it is the smoke smell.
The REM pod begins activating continuously without anyone approaching it. Shortly after, the team notices a strong smell of smoke filling the tunnel. The smell intensifies despite no visible source, coinciding with increased device activity and whispered sounds.
I saw a full-on figure.
Wait, what the f is that?
Wait, let me see.
What the f is that?
What I see?
Is that a bench or what? What is that?
It's like a full-on figure.
What the hell is that? Save that, save. What the f is that?
Bro.
Is it a gate? Should we check? Oh, fuck.
My heart's pounding, bro.
Wait, there's actually something there.
Later in the investigation, a humanoid figure is seen near the tunnel gate. The shape appears solid enough to register clearly on camera. When the team approaches to investigate, the figure is gone, leaving the area completely empty.
Bro.
Wait. Should I scream? We might have exaggerated.
What?
Basically, we heard a footstep, then you said run. I'm not even joking.
Bro. Oh, no, someone else
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have.
the side. I should have the side. It's like down my ear.
I shouldn't have tapped you, but bro, I don't know, I'm freaked out. Okay, maybe yeah, switch over. I think Laz has done like. Do you want me to do? I don't know if I want to do it either.
No, I mean, I was really. I don't want to.
Don't do a finger picker. Yeah. Okay.
In the finger picker now, so whichever one of our fingers it goes on is who does the assessment.
It's right here with us.
Let's go into red, guys, as we were doing the finger picker out.
You held there for like 3 seconds.
Oh shit! Blood! It's going off like crazy. If it says run again, I'm tapping. Never actually tapping. Oh my god, it's going insane!
You've never been on red for this long.
I'm gonna put it on my week. I'm gonna go.
During the Estes method, responses become noticeably hostile. Words such as blood, run, destroy, and want to hurt come through. One response appears to single out a specific team member, causing visible distress. EMF meters remain on red for unusually long periods during this session.
It looks like a face. It doesn't look like a face.
That's a face.
Yeah, she said that one as well.
I wasn't tripping because I literally saw something then. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's mad.
Did I catch?
While reviewing images taken inside the tunnel, the team discovers a photograph that appears to show a face in the darkness. The image reinforces the feeling that they are being watched and followed throughout the tunnel.
Okay, is there something demonic here? This is an important question.
What is demonic?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is that you making sound?
It just shouted something.
Yo.
What's the sound?
Please.
Oh shit. It's like someone's walking by us.
Bro, this is insane. Are you still here?
I see.
You see us. Give us a sign, a physical sign, hit something or touch something.
Want to hurt
Who do you want to hurt?
this one.
He's looking at Lazo, but I don't know.
Round.
Yeah, I think he's talking about that.
Do you want to
Destroyed.
destroy?
Bro.
Who? Specifically? The one with the EMF or
Never happened.
what's never happened? What's going on? It's actually by us.
You were close.
Yo.
Might be you.
Is it me you want to hurt?
It is.
Okay, end.
It just said he wants to hurt one of us. So one of
Well, explain it. He said, I want to hurt, yeah? And Connor said, is it me? And you said, it is.
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
When it said it is voice, it was a proper deep voice.
Communication becomes more disturbing, with the entity seemingly stating an intention to hurt one of the investigators. EMF activity continues at extreme levels, suggesting a sustained presence rather than brief interference.
Is that you?
Yeah. I held that. God. I held that in. I haven't held that in.
You want to cause us any harm? Is there anything here with us? want. Was that you who made the sound, yes or no?
Oh, it was so light. It was so light, but you can hear it.
Wait, let's see if it answered Lazo. It said yes. We'll listen back to that now. Oh, it's enough.
Is there a baby that haunts this tunnel?
Let's say no. That's very clear, that looks like a
You want to cause us any harm?
That was
Tell us what you want. Was that you who made the sound, yes or no?
It does.
An EVP session captures faint but direct responses, including clear yes answers to several questions. The responses appear moments after questions are asked, leaving the team shaken as activity continues, even during periods of silence. This investigation quickly escalates into one of the most intense experiences the Unpopular Fellas have documented. Apparent visual figures, aggressive spirit communication, unexplained smells, threatening messages, and photographic evidence all occur within a single location over 2 nights. By the end of the video, the team openly described this as the worst investigation they have ever done, leaving convinced that they were dealing with a persistent and possibly hostile presence inside the tunnel. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So, if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from Tristan Outsight, an urban exploration channel focusing on abandoned and historical sites, known for immersive on-site documentation of forgotten military infrastructure, particularly underground bunkers and labyrinthine installations. It is December 26th, 2025 in France. Deep forest location. Exact coordinates unspecified.
Wir befinden uns bei einem Bunker. Es geht mal wieder los, wir sind mal wieder am Start. Wir sind hier mit Kevin und Tristan.
Ja, es handelt sich hierbei, also das ist irgendwo hier mitten im Wald, um eine alte Anlage der Maginot-Linie. Wie wir alle wissen, die Maginot-Linie wurde gebaut, um eben einen möglichen Angriffskrieg der Deutschen eben abzuwehren nach dem Ersten Weltkrieg. Und davon sind immer noch viele Überreste vorhanden und wir gucken uns heute einen dieser Überreste an. Hoffentlich kommen wir rein. Wir müssen uns jetzt erstmal durch diesen Wald kämpfen. Keine Ahnung, wo der Eingang genau ist. Wir haben ungefähre Koordinaten.
Ich würde sagen, let's go.
So, wir suchen jetzt nach dem Eingang. Das ist wirklich mitten im Wald, ganz schön abgelegen. Aber wir haben, wie gesagt, ungefähre Koordinaten haben wir. Und mal echt gespannt, was da noch so drin ist. Also da sollen noch Schienen drin sein mit einer Lore, weil das war halt ein Werk, wo Munition gelagert wurde. Neben uns ist direkt eine Fahrbahn. Ist auch ganz spannend, man hört dauernd irgendwelche Geräusche.
Ist schon sehr zugewachsen hier alles mittlerweile. Es sieht gar nicht so aus, als wäre hier so ein Bunkereingang, ne? Runter? Da geht's schon tief runter.
Guck mal. Oder wollen wir außen rum gehen? Das sieht ein bisschen komisch aus. Ja? Oh. Junge, hier sind überall Dornen.
Hier runter? Ja. Oh, hier sind ja direkt die Autos.
Also hier sind schon ein paar Steinüberreste. Aber irgendwo muss hier halt so ein richtig fetter Eingang sein. Aber hier erkennt man, wie gesagt, schon so ein bisschen, ne? Hier muss was gewesen sein. Boah. Ganz schön steil geht das hier runter. Eieiei. Der Kollege meinte, das ist der beste Eingang von allen. Hast du ihn? Kevin hat, glaube ich, den Eingang gefunden.
Wer springt?
Kevin hat den Eingang gefunden.
Wer
Oh
springt?
mein Gott, geisteskrank.
Wer springt?
Oh mein Gott, da geht's richtig tief runter.
Boah.
Okay, wir müssen auf jeden Fall irgendwie hier außen drum gehen. Schaut mal da rechts oder so. Also hier unten ist jetzt der Eingang. Es geht ziemlich tief hier runter. Wir laufen jetzt erstmal runter und dann gucken wir mal, ob wir da unten reinkommen.
Geht da eine Treppe runter?
Oh mein Gott, da geht's so tief runter.
Ach du Scheiße.
Sag mal, wie tief geht's da runter? Ja, ist ein bisschen, ne? Ein paar Meter sind das. Okay, aufpassen, Jungs. Hier sind mehrere Löcher. Oh, schaut mal hier.
The explorers, Kevin, Tristan, and the narrator, make their way through dense forest, searching for the entrance to a hidden French bunker, part of the World War I era Marinolini defensive line. Overgrown paths, uneven terrain, and the quiet isolation of the woods make the approach tense. They locate the entrance at the bottom of a steep slope and carefully descend, slipping on loose soil while navigating hazards and fallen branches.
Auf jeden Fall rein. Gib mal eine Taschenlampe her. Da geht's auf jeden Fall rein. Das ist krank. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir hier durchpassen, aber ja. Ob wir da überhaupt durchpassen, ist die Frage. Also wir müssen uns hier schon durchquetschen. Die Rucksäcke würden auf jeden Fall durchpassen.
Lass mich mal hochgehen. Ich bin ein bisschen dünner. Ich guck mal, ich quetsch mich mal durch und guck, ob man dann wieder hochkommt.
Das Problem ist jetzt, der Eingang dort oben ist extrem eng. Wir gucken jetzt trotzdem mal, ob wir da eben reinkommen.
Dann gehe ich mal gucken. Dann, du kannst mal meine Taschenlampe halten.
Aufpassen, aufpassen. Ja. Heb dich lieber oben fest. Da, schau mal oben. Ja, genau, genau.
The team reaches the bunker entrance, which is extremely narrow and steep. They must squeeze and carefully descend to enter the underground complex, using teamwork to avoid falls. The claustrophobic access sets an immediate tone of tension.
Und hier geht's wieder weiter. Also der ist so unendlich groß, dieser Bunker. Ist das ein Fahrstuhl? Ja. Lass mal da hochgehen.
So, wir gehen gerade wieder etwas höher im Bunker. Hier ist ein Aufzug von damals, noch ein ganz alter. Wir nehmen jetzt natürlich die Treppen, weil ein bisschen Sport und so. Da hätten wir doch nur den Aufzug genommen. Ja, also unten der Bunker ist riesig. Lange Gänge, aber es lohnt sich auf jeden Fall, so anzuschauen und dafür nach Frankreich zu fahren.
Wir sind gleich einfach auf Empire State Building.
Und hier sieht man noch, wie die Leute damals geschlafen haben. Das sind hier noch Betten. Guck mal, ich denke mal, hier ist auch ein Geschossding, ne? Guck mal, eins. Tiefer. Oha. Ja.
Ja, da muss so eine Schießscharte oben sein. Aber ich glaube, da kommt man halt auch nicht raus, ne?
Nee, da geht nur so eine Leiter hoch.
Willst du mal hoch?
Die haben hier geschlafen und sind dann direkt hier hoch
schießen gegangen.
Zum Maschinengewehr gegangen oder was das war.
Inside, passages are tight and low, forcing the explorers to crawl and maneuver carefully. They encounter early signs of the bunker's historical use: French signage, rusted doors, and partially obstructed entryways.
Ich glaube, das ist die Kanalisation, kann es sein?
Digga, wo geht das denn lang? Das hat ja kein Ende. Da durchgehen wäre schon crazy, ne?
Nee, da gehen wir nicht durch.
Hier geht's wieder hoch. Oh mein Gott, hier ist ein Treppenhaus. Alter. Ist die Frage, was ist da oben, ne? Wollen wir da einmal hochgehen? Kann es sein, dass vielleicht das hier irgendwie der Haupteingang mal war oder sowas?
Attention, fermez la porte.
Attention. Vielleicht kommen wir auf irgendwas mit der Tür.
Hier ist eine fette Tür. Hier ist ein Eingang, glaube ich.
Ich glaube, hier geht's nach draußen. Aber keine Chance.
Hier müsste dann wieder so ein Geschütz sein oder so. Ja, ich hab's mir schon gedacht. Ich hab's mir schon gedacht. Mach mal auf. Hier müsste auch. Ja, guck mal, da ist ein Loch nach draußen.
Further inside, the team discovers sleeping areas, firing slits, and machine gun stations. Rusted mechanical systems and evidence of defensive construction reveal the scale and purpose of the bunker. The explorers note the height of ceilings, the vastness of rooms, and the historical authenticity of the infrastructure.
Ich würde rüberkommen. Braucht jemand noch Hilfe? Oder? Nee. Ich hoffe, der Zaun hält, weil man muss ein Stückchen springen.
Ja, das geht.
So, Vorsicht, dass du jetzt nicht runterkugelst. Also es ist nicht allzu tief, aber schön hinsetzen und dann mit den Händen abstützen und dann ein Bein rüber. Du bist halt größer.
Ich habe halt Angst, da auszurutschen, weil da ist sehr viel Schmutz.
Ja, aber der Zaun ist fest, also wenn du guckst, der ist stabil.
The bunker's corridors extend endlessly, with multiple branching passages and water-filled sections. The explorers navigate carefully to avoid getting lost, documenting the maze-like layout and remnants of cables, machinery, and storage rails. As the adventure concludes, the team finds a narrow exit leading back to the surface. Climbing and squeezing through tight openings, they carefully traverse loose soil and vegetation before emerging safely. The difficulty of this exit emphasizes the bunker's challenging and potentially dangerous environment. The exploration highlights both the historical significance and the complexity of the bunker. Hours spent navigating tight passages, endless corridors, and water hazards reveal the scale of forgotten World War I-era infrastructure. The team leaves the site cautiously, aware of how easily one could become lost in such a vast underground complex. Despite the physical and navigational challenges, the adventure offers a vivid, immersive look into a long-abandoned military installation. We appreciate you for watching. If these creepy encounters gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. There's always another mystery waiting just around the corner.